Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. We are jumping right into one of the most universally relatable, high-stakes, absolutely sweat-inducing scenarios known to humanity. Yep, we're talking about meeting the in-laws for the very first time. But we aren't just looking at any run-of-the-mill introduction here. We're breaking down this beautifully chaotic, laughter-filled family cookout where our guy, Tyson, steps into the massive, bustling world of his fiancée Ellie's family. And honestly, this isn't just a fun story, it's a literal masterclass in social dynamics, family hierarchy, and the delicate art of making a first impression.
So picture this. How do you win over a chaotic, loving family when you're wearing a pristine white shirt to a barbecue? It's a micro-stakes question on the surface, sure, but it carries massive weight. Just imagine the scene. Tyson pulls up to the family cookout, but he doesn't just quietly sneak in the back door. Oh no, he rolls up in a roaring white Lamborghini. He is setting the stage for a dramatic entrance, and as we're going to see, every single choice he makes from the second he opens that car door is going to be heavily scrutinized by a backyard totally packed with relatives.
Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1. The high-stakes arrival.
To really get what Tyson is up against today, we need to map out the players at this barbecue. We've got the parents, Joe and Liliana, who are basically the ultimate gatekeepers. We have the grandparents, Mary Lou and Earl, who have 40 years of marriage under their belts and can definitely spot a fake from a mile away. Then there's the siblings, Ivory and Jonathan, ready to pepper him with questions. And finally, the wild cards, the cousins, Jesse, Carmen, and Max. That is a massive wall of personalities Tyson has to immediately impress.
And how exactly does he present himself to this formidable group? Well, he's rocking a crisp white button-down, black baggy jeans, gleaming white Nikes, and a gold chain. It's a great look, but let's be real for a second. It is incredibly risky. There's this immediate, palpable tension between his perfectly clean clothes and the smoky, sauce-splattered reality of a backyard barbecue. It's a bold statement that screams confidence, but it also paints a giant target on his back for anyone in the family looking to test the new guy.
Which brings us to Section 2, the parents' first impression. Tyson's winning strategy here is actually brilliant. He doesn't go in hot with a loud, boasting introduction. Instead, he relies on two really simple, observant actions. Step 1, he gives a warm, respectful smile. Step 2, and this is the genius part, he safely guides Ellie across the grass in her blue stiletto heels. Without uttering a single word, Tyson proves to Joe that he's attentive, he's careful, and he's deeply protective of Ellie. He instantly disarms Joe's protective dad defenses, just through a simple act of genuine care.
And man, does it pay off. Listen to Joe's reaction here.
Welcome to the family, Tyson. I hear you're a mechanic. You'll have to take a look at my old truck later.
Did you catch that shift? In a matter of seconds, Joe transforms from a guarded father to a super warm, accepting host. He doesn't just welcome Tyson, he immediately offers a bonding activity, finding common ground in Tyson's profession as a mechanic. That's a massive, immediate win.
Moving right along to Section 3, supporters versus the skeptic.
So Tyson finds some immediate allies, and there's a real spectrum of warmth from the family. Right out of the gate, he gets this massive, loud hug from the fun cousin Jesse. Then he gets that quiet, validating nod and wink from Grandpa Earl sitting under the shade tree, which, by the way, is a huge stamp of approval. And then he meets cousin Carmen, who brings genuine warmth to the table, but also she brings a little bit of a warning.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the direct contrast within the cousin dynamic itself. On one hand, you have Carmen. She's poised, self-disciplined, and totally supportive. She literally tells Tyson to just ignore whatever her brother's about to say. And on the flip side, we have that brother, cousin Max. Max is armed with a sarcastic smirk, a couple punch, and a strong desire to test the new guy. He's actively looking for flaws, and Tyson's pristine white outfit? Yeah, that's the perfect ammunition.
And that sets up Section 4 perfectly, the barbecue banter test.
Here is Max's opening volley. He says, "A mechanic driving a Lambo, wearing a white shirt to a barbecue cookout? Bold move, man." Max is playing the role of master social observer here. He's saying exactly what everyone else in that backyard is quietly thinking, but is way too polite to say out loud. He calls out the whole contradiction of the sports car, the blue-collar profession, and that incredibly risky outfit, subtly threatening it with the looming danger of Aunt Bev's famous hot sauce. The tension absolutely peaks right here. You can almost hear the grill sizzling in the background as the whole family just pauses. Everyone's watching. They want to see if this handsome guy in the nice clothes takes himself way too seriously. Will he get defensive? Is he going to crumble under Max's sarcastic pressure?
But Tyson delivers absolute gold. Listen to this comeback. That's why I'm keeping my distance from the grill, Max. But if any sauce flies my way, I've got the fast reflexes. He doesn't get defensive at all, he doesn't shrink away, he just flashes a confident grin, plays right along with the joke, and flips the threat of the hot sauce into a testament to his own quick skills. It's so smooth.
And the crucial takeaway here is how the family reacts. The entire backyard just bursts into laughter. By matching Max's humor step for step, Tyson completely diffuses the tension in the air. And more importantly, Max nods, thoroughly impressed. Tyson didn't just survive the banter, he passed the absolute hardest test of the day with flying colors. He proved he's got the humility and the quick wit to really belong in this family.
All right, final chapter, Section 5. Welcome to the family.
Let's look back at Tyson's journey for a second. He started the afternoon with that nervous arrival in the Lambo. By early evening, he had already secured parental approval just by helping Ellie walk across the grass. Mid-evening brought the crucible of the banter test with Max, which he totally aced. And now, as the sun sets, his status has completely shifted. He is officially family. It's this rapid, beautifully logical progression of conquering social hurdles.
And the aftermath is exactly what a great cookout should be. It's relaxed, it's chaotic, but it's a deeply loving environment. Tyson is chilling at the picnic table with a plate full of delicious food, sharing funny stories about their pets Toodle and Tulip, all while holding Ellie's hand tight. He is no longer the outsider looking in, he is fully integrated into the group's natural rhythm.
The real emotional core of our explainer today comes down to this realization from Ellie. She looks around at her parents, her siblings, her grandparents, and her wild cousins, and her heart is just full of pure joy. As she puts it, Tyson wasn't just her fiancé anymore. He was officially a part of the family. He didn't just show up, he showed out, respecting the parents and fully embracing the humor of the cousins.
So as we wrap up, I'm going to leave you with this question. Once you've successfully conquered the sarcastic cousin and the protective dad, what other family trials might await down the road? And seriously, is wearing a crisp white shirt to a barbecue always living on borrowed time? Honestly, I think Aunt Bev's hot sauce might still be lurking out there somewhere. Thank you so much for hanging out with me to unpack this incredible story of family dynamics. Keep learning, keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next explainer.